Yo, what's up, people, man? It's your boy King. NBA 2K19, you already know. Speed differences, man. Speed needs to matter more in this game. In 2K in general. They had it right, well, somewhat right in NBA 2K16, but man, it's like that's ever since 17 and then 18, and then it's just ever since and then on, it hasn't been a factor. In 2K16, you had guys like Wall and Westbrook, man, they got out on the break. Granted, if the CPU wasn't in, catch up mode, the speed differences would be there and they would be stark. Like you had John Wall out on the break in NBA 2K16, man. You might as well just stop running. The man was gone, and I ran a my league with the Washington Wizards, so I know how fast that man was, how his speed was represented in the game, and it was beautiful, man. But this 18, 17, ever since after 16, speed just means nothing. Now, you look at this guy. This is Jacob Holt, right? This is I think he's from the 2016 draft. Like I don't know if he went first or second, but this is I don't know how to pronounce his last name at all. But I just say Jacob Holt, right? But the dude should not be keeping up with James Harden. I'm just wondering why he's keeping up with James Harden like this. James Harden is an 89 speed, right? His speed is 89. He's a little bit above average for the position. This guy, I don't know what his ratings is, but I know he's not fast. And he's not nowhere near fast, and he's keeping up with James Harden on the break. And it's like, dude, man, if James Harden stole this ball on the break, and Jacob Poeltl is the only person back there, dude, like, come on, man. There's no way he's gonna be this close. He's getting left, man. That's just period. Now let me go in here and look at these. These I shouldn't even have to look at these because I know James Harden is at 89 speed, and I know that dude is not fast. I know he's not fast. Let me see. Because I just looked at James Harden in roster editor. Yeah, 89. He's 89 speed. 93 acceleration. The dude's way above average for the position in speed. And let me see. Let me find him. Take it right here. Bow. Go down here. Let's check his speed. 62. 60. He below average for the center position. So it's like, come on, man. Like, I don't understand. The dude is a 62 speed. 62 speed. 47 acceleration. Not fast. Not fast at all. So I just don't understand. Why would they take something like speed differences out the game? The differences in speed between players. I don't know why they would pull that from the game. Now, thankfully, you can go into the movement sliders and you can tweak that, but man, that should have came out the box. That should have just been out the box. It's set in a way to where this stuff was gonna matter. Because man, dude, there's just no way. There's just no way this dude should be keeping up close to Harden. Now you see, he's not gonna catch Harden on the break here, but seriously though, like, I mean, you can see he's obviously not gonna catch Harden on the break, but he's keeping up. Like since I got this boost because I ran and got the steal and it propelled me this way. That's how I got the beat. But it's like we basically running the same speed. So I don't really know what's up with that, man. Like they really need to fix that, man. That's basketball. Speed differences is basketball. Speed kills in basketball. You got a guy like Westbrook, and even the kid De'Aaron Fox. Those dudes are just like man, pistols off on the fast break, dude. Just gone. And it's sad that it's not represented here because I know it was represented in the previous game. And then the problem with messing with the movement sliders is it doesn't just slow those players, it universally slows down players. So now I have to be careful enough to where if I put these things down too far, then if I have James Harden on the fast break and then John Wall or Westbrook is up behind me, he'll get the leave in John Wall and Westbrook, and that's just not realistic. So you have to find the perfect setting in these movement sliders to put this, because I've already used slider sets with use a slider set with the movements fixed in a certain way to promote speed differences, but it's slight and you barely notice the difference. And there's certain times in the game where the CPU just says, okay, you know, it's just time, you know. And you know, I've been playing on position lock. When I play when I play a standard way, man, it's a lot of buffoonery is going on in this game that I didn't see before, because I played the standard way, like just controlling all 5 players maybe like 40% of the time, right? And a lot of the times, because this is my league with the Rockets, right? This is the playoffs now actually, but this is my league with the Rockets. So I'm playing here most of the time, and I play this in position lock. You know, and the reason I play this in position lock is so I could lose some games. You know, we've all been playing this game for the longest. We'll just never lose. I want to be able to lose some games and get some realistic numbers. You know, if I play this game on Hall of Fame, I'll be able to beat Hall of Fame, of course, but those numbers aren't anywhere near realistic. Just for the simple fact is that you can't play basketball and beat Hall of Fame on this game. You just can't do it. So I chose to go to position lock. This is why I went to position lock when it first arrived in NBA 2K16, and that was just because I could lose games, and I could feel like there's with certain things I could feel like more how it would feel in real life when you're playing with like 4 of the guys on the court. You know, fault goes to them, fault goes to you. You know, and I just like it like that. But most importantly, it just created a better challenge, you know, for me. So, you know, without having to alter like the end of the game box scores. But you know that's my bad. Like I do believe the scripting in the game. The game is heavily scripted, but there is some things that the CPU does that is just flat out cheating, and I didn't realize that until I started playing 5-on-5 the standard way more often. Now I start to realize, like, okay, they're just cheating. You know, there's one thing to make the computer shoot a little higher percentage if they have to, but don't just start messing with the controller, man, because I know there's a past vision rating in this game, and nobody knows what it does. You know, they don't even explain what it does. And I believe past vision is the reason. I believe past vision is one of those stats to where it's just like we can point to when you ask us why I passed the ball in one direction and it went the complete opposite direction. And then they can point to that and just be like, oh, well, that's the past vision rating. That makes no sense. Okay, like give me a cone of sight on the court. It doesn't even have to be a large, intrusive one. Just have it like a small, transparent cone on the court to where I know where my guy can see. Similar to what it was in Madden. Let that happen. That would be amazing for this game. You know, give me a pass cone. You know what? The pass cone doesn't even have to be. The pass cone could just be kind of like the shot meter. You remember how the NBA 2K17? Well, it's on here too. They switched it to on here. Switched it to be like that on here too. They could have that in the front of the player as like a cone. It could be like a Wi-Fi bar. You know, like a Wi-Fi signal bar pointing outward towards where the player could see and stuff like that. That would be cool, because now a playmaker would really be useful on the team. You know, like a guy like Harden, a guy like Chris Paul, you would really, really be able to see the difference between those guys. I'm not saying you can't see them now, because you can. You know, pass with a guy like these two guys versus like a dude who can't play. Nah, you're just gonna turn the ball over a lot. You're gonna be throwing the ball right to the defense a lot. But it would be such a big difference if they had that cone of vision to where, you know, that would be amazing, man. I don't know why 2K doesn't do that. They could implement that if they wanted to. You know, it would be amazing, man. You know, and you could even have icons above. You don't even have to do the cone thing. You could have icons, small icons above players' heads. Even though that might not be the most visually pleasing, but I'm pretty sure they can kind of spruce it up to make it look nice. But it could be icons over the players' heads that you can pass to. That's in the cone of vision. You know, so I don't know why they don't do that. You know, but the real reason for the video was a speed difference, man. And I got a full review of this game coming in about 5 days. You know, I'm just gathering my thoughts. I'm gonna write notes down for that game. Wrote notes down for that video, so I know how to keep on target. So yeah, peace out, people. It's Boy King. Later.